Hello, Darthvegan here, back with another episode of Kerbal Space Program Season 4, The Return from Eve back to Kerbin. Yes, it is time that we make our return journey. You can't even tell the lights are on. It's so cloudy here. So, the first thing we need to do in preparation for this is we need to get rid of all of our excess weight. So this will need to, once we launch, we'll detach our landing gear. That's extra weight. We'll need these in the order that they decrease, so we'll do that. That's fine. These things, the ladder, I guess we don't need the ladder, so I can probably do it now. Right? I don't need it now, right? Let's wait. Let's launch these things off first. Do we get all the science from all that stuff? Yeah, I got 66 experiments. Yeah, you're not sure if the samples change color or it's just lighting. Let's go ahead and send it. Let's transmit it. No in-range comms. How about extend the antenna? Alright. How about now? Now can you transmit? Yeah. Now we can. Alright, so now what I want to do is I want to detach all these things. And I think I'll just do them one at a time instead of using the staging. So I'm just going to decouple that. Oh, that was scary. I'm going to decouple this one. Yeah. Man, that's scary every time. I'm going to go ahead and retract this antenna. Because I don't want this thing to get bunched up here. Decouple that. Alright. That's good. It went downhill. Decouple this. Awesome. Decouple this. Great. Okay, good. And then decouple that. Yeah, it actually was had broken from the heat shields. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and retract the ladder, and then I'm gonna go ahead and eject all of them. I want them next. So here we go. These are all going to eject at the same time. Alright. Very good. Alright, here we go. I'm going to eject all these. I better do a quick save. Here we go. And eject. There we go. Ladders are off. What I'm doing is just shedding all my excess weight here. And now we will need to bring up these fuel tanks, because I don't know, I won't be able to tell when they're empty without why is some fuel used up already? That makes me nervous, especially since I just quick saved. All right. Let's close these again. Let's close all these again. Alright, so the one that is feeding directly into this guy, okay, he needs to be open. And then this guy needs to be open. And then this guy needs to be open. Since these don't have thrusters on them, I won't be able to tell when they're empty except for when I'm just watching. So this should be this guy first, yep. And then that guy. And then that guy. Okay. I think we're all set. Alright. So these are the landing gears, yep. One landing gear broke, looks like. Sure did. Are we ready? Man, I don't know. I'm nervous. I'm nervous as a cat. Okay, here we go. I hope I have enough Delta V to get this thing off there. I'm really nervous about why this is empty. Okay. We're fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're going to go straight up and till we reach kind of a safe place in the atmosphere, then we'll start angling out. Okay, are we ready? Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, launch. Alright, straight up, Johnny. Alright, here we go. Attach first tanks. Why is this not showing fuel? Alright, detach second tanks. Uh-oh. I think I screwed that up. I did. Screwed it up. Okay. Alright. Let's go back to the quick save. Alright, here we go. Let's try this again. The ladders can all go. Alright. And then let's look at our fuel tanks here. First fuel tank. Second fuel tank. And third fuel tank. Alright. So, theoretically, these should run out first. And so this decoupler should be first. But it is. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do the fuel from these here. That way we don't get out of order. Alright. Alright. Stop. Don't feed from those. In. I just said don't feed from those. Okay. Alright, here we go. Are we ready? I think we're ready. Let's try it again. Ready for launch? Go. Still feeding incorrectly. I'm just going to increase slowly here so that we don't. Did I flame out already? What the heck's what's happening here? Something's not right. There was still fuel in those tanks, and yet the thing flamed out. What is happening? Did I not have the fuel line set up correctly? Well, that's going to be a bummer, isn't it? I hope they didn't get blown up. Okay, let's see. So this tank, are you kidding me right now? They're all set up backwards. This one is feeding into this one. These are all set up backwards. Oh my god. You idiot. Yep, they're all feeding into this tank. Oh my god. What a clown. We're stuck on Eve. Oh, if I would have brought an engineer, I could have fixed it. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. Well. Well. Oh my god. And I quick saved while I was on the surface. Oy vey. Sean, buddy, looks like you're gonna be here for a while. because we're going to have to, there's no way in heck I'm going to be able to time a rescue of, well, the boss defeated me. The boss defeated me. I was not able to defeat the final boss of KSP because of a huge design flaw in my fuel distribution. Alright, so this guy should be feeding into this guy, but he's not. He's feeding into these guys. What can I do about that? Can I like reverse flow or anything? Just blew up while I was sitting there. Wouldn't even do anything. The thing blows up. The Kraken is really striking me hard right now. Strike of the Kraken. Alright, let's just chill. Just be chill. Let's pretend like nothing untoward's happening right now. Alright, so I want you and you. Oh, I need more fuel. What is blowing up? Overstressed landing strut. I'm not sure what to do. I feel like if all this craziness wasn't happening, we could do this. So, I'm gonna cheat. I couldn't beat the boss without cheating, apparently. Unbreakable joints, no crash damage, infinite propellant. How about that? Alright, sorry guys that I have to cheat, but I wanted to go ahead and get off the surface, and then we can at least finish the mission, and then, yeah, hang our heads in shame for having to cheat, but I don't what is happening? We're just sitting here and stuff's like plopping around. It's crazy. The Kraken is striking hard right now. Alright, so let's go ahead and get launching, I guess. Ready? Let's go. What the heck is going on? Alright, here we go. We're going to try it again. Alright, let's get off this planet. We're just gonna pretend like we're using fuel. Alright. Oh, I forgot to put the surface deployed stuff on there. Oh my god. I'm such an idiot. Okay. Yeah, that's alright. We're cheating anyway, so what does it matter? This is not a real win. This is a fake win. Alright, now I can start angling out. Whoop, maybe. I went too fast. Went too fast. What was that? I forgot I had that infinite propellant on there. Alright, I think we're good. I know. Disappointing. I'm disappointed as well. I don't know what the deal was. But that's Kerbal for you. You live and you learn. You don't live and you don't learn sometimes. Problem. Alright. We are almost out of the atmosphere. What we're going to do is we'll do another Eve compilation at some point. Let me go ahead and decouple this thing. Don't need that anymore. We'll do another Eve at some point and try to do it correctly. Alright, so I had to cheat to get off the surface of Eve, and we are now in orbit, but I don't feel good about it. I don't feel good at all, so what we're going to do is we're going to do another mission to Eve, and we're going to try it again, and I'll double check my lander, make sure that it uses the fuel correctly. And what we'll do is we'll do a little test launch off of Kerbin, and see if we can, with just the lander, and see if we can get that thing to flow properly. I don't know what happened. I'm not sure. But onward and upwards. We can talk about our shame later. Let's switch to the command module, and we're going to get Sean set up so that we can rendezvous with him here. And let's go ahead and set as a target here, and let's see if we can get a rendezvous set up here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do a maneuver here and see if we can match his. Alright. So that should put us at about 0.2, which should be pretty good. It's 590 delta V though. Eesh. Gads. My god. Let's see if there's something else I can do here. Maybe do the descending node. Maybe that won't take quite as much delta V here. Still 300. Well, 300 is better than 500. Alright, here we go. We're going to do that. We're going to warp around, get us on the same. Look at that. Our orbits almost match up perfectly just by changing our inclination. Alright, that's great. Little intersection, 39 meters. We can fix that. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and make sure we don't have infinite propellant on. No, we do not. Okay, because I want to do the rest of the mission legit if I can. And let's go ahead and do this burn. I'm just completely depressed and disappointed. I was so excited about this mission that I even did a test flight. I did a test flight on Kerbin, and it was all... Anyway, I don't know. I'm all disappointed and verklempt at this point. That I had to cheat in order to launch, but there was no way I'd be able to do a rescue mission of Sean. Like, I'm not good enough. Not good enough. Apparently I'm not good enough to do the Eve escape either. So, yeah. Neither here nor there. Don't dwell on it. Just move forward with our lives. Move forward with our lives. We'll do another Eve landing with a modified lander that works. Here we go. And just dial this in here. Now remember, we will be taking off some of these excess fuel pods around here. So what that means is we'll have even more delta V. So it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Matter of fact, I could probably do it now. I could probably come up here and we'll wait. Well, should I go ahead and do it now? No, because I want to get my maneuver set up here. So let's see if we can get this dialed in here. Alright, so we've got about a 0.5 here. That should do it. So I'm going to go ahead and warp around to that. That's a tiny little burn, a little 11 meter per second burn. No problem with that. So what we're going to try to do, we're going to try to dock these two vessels so that I can get that lander out of orbit since it's out of fuel. Egads. Alright. And stop. Very good. What we got? 7.8? Let's see if I can go bring that in just a little while I'm far away. 7.8? That's not cool. Let's see what I've got here. Let's bring that on in. There we go, 0.5. So I'm going to go ahead and fly up here. Stupid Eve. Alright. And what I want to do is I want to get our retrograde targets here. Oh my god, look at that. 1,000. There's no way we're going to be able to do that in time. Yee. We might not have enough fuel after all. And we passed. So, what does that mean? It means we're going to have to do another interaction here. So, that being said, we could probably do this cheaper by going up to our apoapsis and burning retrograde until our periapsis is within the atmosphere. Okay. I'm too high here. That's the problem. There's too much disparity between our two orbits. That's okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to burn until we're below 90K here. Alright. And then I'm going to come in here and I need to transfer all the fuel. Oh my god, this is going to take forever. I need to transfer all the fuel from all these tanks to the main tanks. Alright, so actually they're all full already. So I guess I'm just going to detach them. Yeah, I'm nervous about this. Alright, here we go. Detach. Detach them. Alright. So they're all going to burn up in Eve's atmosphere. We are going to burn prograde to get our orbit back up above 90 degrees. 90 degrees, what am I talking about? I thought that looked strange. Okay. Above 90 kilometers. Let's get up to about 112 again. Because then we can make another rendezvous with this guy. Alright, let's just go ahead and burn it up so that we have more encounter time here. And there we go. Alright. So now I'm going to go ahead and set up another maneuver node up here. And I'm going to do some orbits. Alright. There's a pretty close one. Not very close, but pretty close. Now let's see if we can get that dialed in a little bit. Alright. Very good. About 0.5 is pretty good. I was hoping to get a little closer, but 0.5 is pretty good. Okay. So, and our periapsis is still going to be high enough, right? Yes. 166. You always want to check that. Okay. So, let's go to our maneuver node. And it's going to be several rotations here. Might as well watch it from this angle. Alright. So, we're going to do our burn. And this should be a lot easier to get Rendezvous since we don't have all that excess weight. And it should work a lot better. Should be able to get our Rendezvous no problem now. We're going to do my burn. 614 meters per second. It's better than 1,000. I already burnt like 200 or 300 in preparation for this, but that's fine. We got plenty of delta V. Plenty of delta V. Here we go. Ready for our burn right now. And looks like we missed our intersection again. Still didn't give myself enough time to do the burn. So, I think I'll go ahead and finish this burn here. And then we'll, actually, you know what? I'm just going to set up another maneuver node up here. And let's see if we can set up another encounter. There we go. Let's do some more orbits. And see what we got here. 0.7. It's all working out. Okay. I'm going to fly towards him. Just a little. So that we have a nice rendezvous set up. Just fly towards him till we get to about a 0 here. Very good. Alright, so let's take a look at where he's at. There he is right there. Let's go retrograde relative to the target. After he gets close, we'll burn and kill our relative speeds. I'll do a quick save. Speed up the old time-a-rooney. Alright, here he comes. It's coming in. Coming in. Alright. Let's go ahead and kill our relative speeds. And come to a stop. Alright. So, let's switch over to his vessel. He is going to set this as a target. Okay. And then he is going to aim at the target. Just like so. Very good. And I want you to control from here. There we go. You go right there. And then I want you to set this as your target. Why can't I click on anything? And see. How come I can't click on that control? That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let's just fly over there. Alright, let's fly towards target. Yep. Okay. Let's get you towards target. Thank you very much. Oh yeah. We're docking without RCS, baby. I better retract this thing. Better retract that thing. No RCS docking. Boop. Oh! Did it. Okay. Now we're going to transfer the Kerbal. No, actually, no. Wait. Stop. Don't do that. We want you to EVA. We want you to grab all the experiments. Alright. And then I want you to let go. And I want you to board this guy. That's a lot of experiments. It's a lot of experiments. And grab that. And board. Boop. Very good. Whee! Why is the data still in there? What should be in here with us? Oh my god. Are you kidding me right now? Control from here. Why is... it's all in there still. Okay, that's fine. Let's go up to our Apple Axis. And we're going to set a maneuver node here to bring that into about right there. That's fine. That's 52. That'll be fine. So let's warp around to there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do the burn. We're gonna detach it. We're gonna grab the stuff. Then we'll jump back in and do another burn, and make sure we don't crash into the surface here. Okay. Here we go. First, to do our retrograde burn to get rid of this nasty lander that caused me so much heartache and pain and suffering and made me look like a fool. Let's shut down this engine so we're not confusing anything. Alright. Very good. Now we are in a trajectory that is set to be destroyed. Let's decouple. Alright. And let's get Sean out there to grab that data. I mean, it is all his data after all. It's his baby. Take data. Awesome. I'm guessing he has them all on his person. Yep, 71. Very good. I don't know why it stored them back in the command pod. Alright, here we go. Let's grab it and get on board. Store all of them. Yep, board anyway. And we're going to go prograde. And we're going to burn to make sure we do not crash into Eve's atmosphere. Bye-bye. Going to bang that thing. Bonk. Alright. Above 90, please. Alright. Now we need to set a course for Kerbin. Are we in an ideal orbit to reach Kerbin? Probably not. I don't care. Let's see if we can set one up anyway. Let's add a maneuver node. Alright, so I guess we are gonna have to wait for a transfer window. Alright, so I'm gonna get that set up. The transfer to ideal transfer angle needs to be at 36 degrees, and we're currently at 304 degrees. So let's do some orbits. Get that straightened out. Alright, we are now at the ideal transfer window. It's pretty close anyway. We should be able to get into an orbit that then intersects with Kerbin's. So let's take a look at what we got here. Looky there. Alright. And our orbit's all messed up. So could change it here. Alright, we're going to go ahead and do this burn. May not be ideal, but we're going to do this burn, and then we're going to do a correction burn for our inclination, and that should get us in contact with Kerbin. Sure. going to use about a little bit, around half of our delta V that we have left to do this burn. So hopefully our inclination change isn't going to be too expensive once we get out of the sphere of influence of Eve. At least that's my hope. And ready to burn. Whew, that was a long burn. Now we are all set. We should be. We can get ready to do our second maneuver node and get our inclination change done outside of the sphere of influence of Eve and be all set. Alright, very good. Let's see what we got. Alright, so let's go to our ascending node here, which is 0.9, and just see if we can get ourselves an intersection. With Kerbin. Got that done, and then let's add a second maneuver and see if we can get our cells arranged here to make an intersection. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and go to our first maneuver node. We will make our inclination change. In our second maneuver node, we will make a small adjustment and get an intersection with Kerbin, and bada bing, bada boom, we'll be home. So now let's take a look at Kerbin itself. I don't want all these unknown objects. I want to focus on Kerbin. Alright. Now let's see what we can do with our maneuver node here. And let's see. Let's see if we can dial this thing in here a little bit. Oh yeah. Bring her on in, Johnny. Wrong way. There we go. And then let's bring it up. Whoop. Touchy, aren't you? Touchy little fella. Okay. Does it matter if we're coming in on a polar orbit? I don't think so. Let's get this thing in here. Close, but we don't need to do an aero capture. We got plenty of fuel. Got 267, and we'll have... Let's see how much it'll take to do an orbit here. Oh, it's not going to tell me. Alright, so we'll do 267 there. And then we'll do a burn to get ourselves into orbit, and then we'll be home. Oh my gosh, can you believe it? It's been such a long journey. Been such a long journey here. Alright. We're going to burn in 10 seconds. Our next to last burn. Actually, well, I guess we got 2 more burns left to go. Okay. It's because we're gonna do this burn, and we'll burn to get ourselves into orbit of Kerbin, and then we'll do a final burn to re-enter the Atmo. Good thing I brought all this extra fuel. Although it didn't do me any good on the landing module, because apparently I couldn't get my tanks to feed correctly for some reason. I even changed all the flow priority, nothing helped. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. Not sure what's going on with that. Alright. And stop. Okay. Let's look at Kerbin. Let's make sure we got our nice thing here. Where are we at? 162. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Okay. So, let's Kerbin escape. Let's go ahead and warp into here. Let's warp up to Kerbin. Finally gonna see home. Finally gonna see home, Valentina and Sean. It's been a long journey. I bet we lost a lot of contracts during this time. Yeah. Conduct observational surveys near surface of the moon. Position satellite in polar orbit of Minmus. Okay, that's fine. Did lots of good stuff at Eve. Okay. Yep. Alright. Very good. Okay. So, let's go ahead and get ourselves set up to do a maneuver node here. And we'll do an orbit. That will take us... Ooh, boy. Another 1,000. Delta V. We'll do this one for 800. And then, woo! We'll just go to the apoapsis and give ourselves a nice chance to enter the atmosphere. Alright, here we go. Burn. So close and yet still so far away. Still so far away. Let's just bring her. We got plenty of fuel. Let's just bring her on in. As long as we have enough to bring this guy down, I think we will. Alright. Let's save ourselves about 200. We're good. We're good right there. Okay. Let's go up to the apoapsis. And we're going to burn retrograde up here. We're going to bring our periapsis down. And we used up all our fuel. Cool. Awesome sauce. Let's get her down about 40K. And then do a quick save. And away we go. Let's go ahead and retract this. Everybody's excited to... Oh, I got my chatter turned off because of the time warp. Okay. Everybody's excited to see us, and we're excited to be home. And here we come to do our grand finale. Grand re-entrance. We'll go ahead and let this thing absorb a little bit of the heat, and then we'll go ahead and jettison the thing here. Go ahead and burn the rest of our fuel. There we go. Go ahead and detach this. And we're going to let the heat shield absorb all the heat. Oh yeah. They're excited to be home. Okay. Go ahead and open up the doors to the cargo bay. Boop. There we go. Awesome. And I guess pop shoots, right? Let's wait. We're still going pretty fast. There we go. Now we can pop the shoots. Overkill on the shoots, but at least it's symmetrical. Oh, look at the moon. About to have an eclipse there. That's awesome. And the lander can is coming down for a landing touchdown in the Polar Sea. Ooh, boy. What a mission. And we're ready for touchdown. sunset. Touchdown at sunset. Very good. Retrieval. 5,410 science earned. Awesome. 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 24,000 funds earned. Okay. And Sean and Valentine are both level 3 now. She got some experience, but she still didn't level up, which is a surprise. Okay. We've returned home from Eve. That's good. And that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry about the disaster that we had, but I will make some changes to the lander, and then we'll try the mission again. Maybe not next week. Maybe we'll do something different next week with like a SSTO. Try to take off and land using the same single stage to orbit. We'll see what happens. But I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Kerbal's waiting by the window, vaguely looking down at their saw, and hoping possibly Jebediah will come home with some raw from Monmouth or the moon. Maybe he'll come home soon. Was never what it once was, shouldn't really fly anymore. Either as if an answer with a sound like blowing up your ears. Ship crashes through Kerbin's atmosphere. Crowds gather